Welcome back to JR Oil Paintings 101. This is where we left off last time. It's a dead, broken tree and a pasture with an old barn. My name is Jeff Robinson, and this is the wet on wet technique that I'm trying to teach here. Hopefully, y'all are getting something out of it. Hopefully, there's somebody watching. But anyway, we got our dead old tree here, but our feet don't look too good up here. And so we're going to tilt the camera forward just a little bit so you can see the bottom of it. Now that we got the sky done, now you can see the bottom where we're done. We'll go back into our dark color that we made those trees out of. We're going to put some bushes down in his feet. And we're just doing this by tapping just a little bit. And there, you just covered his feet up. You could, if you wanted, to just make, give him roots and just leave it at that. But I don't know. I just like to give him some foliage down here, and maybe make a little tree right here. That's his offspring. It's still alive and kicking. So we're going to just do that. Make him a little bit higher there. He's a little one. But he take over where his dad here left off. Maybe he's got a brother over here. Or maybe it's a sister. I don't know. Got a sibling over here that's taking root as well. So, something like that. There we go. You can tell which one's older. He's bigger. Maybe he's just a bigger, younger one. I don't know. So, we're going to do the same thing we've been doing. Just get a little bit of that dark color. Brown, white, black, whatever. A little dark color so we can put in a nice, big, stout tree limb here. Or tree trunk, really. Trunk is the one that goes down the center, like a spine. I got a little booty right there. Probably won't see him very much, but we'll put one over this one too. Like that. Like this right here. Like that right there. And then we'll put in some sticks and twigs after a while. So, we'll get our other round brush here, and we'll put in some color. And color we gonna have? Yeah, we're gonna get into some cad yellow, a little bit of thinner on there. This is gonna be some really thin paint. So kind of remember what your background looks like. You don't want the same color in this tree. It'll blend in too well. So we're gonna go some bright yellow here and just barely touch. He'll take off what he wants and just try and think like a tree. What does a tree look like? Get him some foliage there. Don't try and cover up everything, because if you do, it won't look quite right. It'll look kind of flat. I'll do the same thing over here. Go just above the dark, and then we're just gonna go beep, 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 beep. And now we get to do some bushes. You want to leave a little dark behind the trees underneath them, because that's gonna be shadows or lowlights through there. I like to call them lowlights. Some people might call them something else, but I call them lowlights. So we're gonna have some yellows and and just tap. And remember to try and do one bush at a time. Let me get another red one over here. Oh, look at there. He's a good one. I like them red ones. And a big red one right there. Go all the way down here. Like so. Then we're going to mix him in with some yellow. And we'll go over here. And just kind of make a bush shape here. A little bit over here. That. And then we'll go back into the yellow ochre for this one over here. Remember, don't cover up all your dark. Cover up all your dark, you're going to be not very happy because it's not going to look quite right. And there you go with the old dead tree and bushes around his feet. And we're going to take our big knife with just this point right here. We're going to scratch in some twigs and sticks and joints like that. You can scrape them in wherever. What I like to do is put it in where the dark is. That way it looks like these bushes have trunks and twigs and stuff sticking in them. Hold them up. Like so. Then we'll take our brush that had the grass color. You're going to pick just a little bit of that color up. There's going to be some shadow up under here. Clean up his feet. And there you go. And I think we're going to do one last thing just because I think it's fun. We're going to have a little bird up there flying in the sky. So take a little bit of black, get a little thinner on him. Good and thin. With your little script liner brush. And then we're going to go up here. Where do you think your little bird lives? I think he lives right up here. That's what I think. Let's see if we can do it. Have kind of a steady hand for an bird. And then just go. Oh, he's a big one. And then we'll give him a little buddy here. A little deformed one there. But there you go. You can put as many of these as you want. Don't do too many. It'll look a little strange if you got Attack of the Birds. You're like an Alfred Hitchcock movie. Which is great for a haunted painting. If you're going to do one for Halloween, just put you a bunch of old blackbirds in there. Tons of them. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and sign this one real quick. And that'll be, call this one done because it's, now, you can sign these any way you want. I always I've started signing mine in blue. Blue's one of my favorite colors, so I just sign it down here. And I just use my initials, just basically because I'm lazy. I don't want to spell out my whole name. So we just put a nice little J here with a little R attached to it. But you can sign your painting any way you want to. Now, if you want to put your whole name, all 3 names, 15 million names, you can just go right ahead. It's your painting, by the way. So You paint, you do what you want to do with it. I'm just here to give you some basic techniques. And I always put the year I painted this one, because my memory's not as good as it should be. I can never remember what year I painted these little fellers in. I barely remember what year it is. But it is 26. There we go. And with that, that is a done deal. I hope you enjoy this one. It's a little different with the dead tree in it and everything. But check out my other paintings on my website. It's jroilpaintings.com. And if you see something you like but don't really want to pay as much as I got on the price of it, just give me an email. Maybe we can do something about that. But I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you tune back in, because I will be posting some more maybe tomorrow. I'm just starting out this YouTube thing, so I'd like to get a few more videos out there, because I only got one posted right now. So, all right, I'm going to sign off for right now, and I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it. Have a good night.